السلام عليكم. محامي أندرو قام بعمل لقاء صحفي مع قناة TRT التركية، وهنا اللقاء مترجم مع تعليقي على بعض النقط.
Now, your client, Andrew Tate, is accused of human trafficking and forming an organised crime group. Is that true? Is that what they've been doing here in Romania?
My clients, don't recognize the allegations against them, and their positions in front of the prosecutors and in front of the judge were not to recognize these felonies that pretending to be done by them. And they support us as a team of lawyers with all the proofs and evidences is needed to prove their innocency.
The prosecutor is quite a well-established person and would not have brought this case if they didn't have the evidence.
Legally, yes, but we are now in a phase of investigation. Is not a public phase of a trial. And we are not talking in this moment if the defendant is guilty or is not guilty regarding a felony. We are now in a phase that the prosecutors didn't finish the investigation.
لهذا تم احتجاز الأخوة تيت لمدة طويلة، لأن الشرطة ليس لديها الأدلة الكافية لكي تدعم القضية. حتى الآن هم فقط في مرحلة التحقيق لكي يستطيعوا أن يحصلوا على أدلة لكي يقدموها في المحكمة. وكما قال المحامي، لم نصل لمرحلة إذا كان الأخوة تيت مذنبان أو لا.
And I think that it's very early to talk about if we have a case or we don't have a strong case. The prosecutor has also the possibility not to send this case in the court to be judged.
The prosecutor says 6 alleged victims were found, all women, at the Tate properties. Now, were these women being held there and exploited?
From our point of view and from the position explained by our client, I will say definitely no. And as argument to my position is the fact that when the investigator came in the house of our clients, the doors were opened, all the girls had access to their own phone number, cellular data. If somebody is kept in a house against his will and he has his phone and he has the possibility to post on social media, on Instagram, to make TikTok content, to talk to the phone, has the same possibility to call 112.
Or to just leave the house.
Or to just leave the house. Because we have the evidences by the cameras from the house that the girls were alone in the house, that they demand food at that address. They were ordering food, they were visiting the town, the mall, they were making shopping together.
المحامي يرد بطريقة عقلانية. كيف يتم احتجازهن إذا كانت هواتفهن معهن ويستطيعن الخروج والتواصل مع أي أحد سواء الأهل أو الشرطة؟ حتى كاميرات المراقبة في منزل تيت تثبت أن تلك النسوة كانوا يطلبن الطعام، فكيف يتم احتجازهن رغما عن أنفسهن؟ يا ريت شوية نستخدم عقل، شوية عقل. ولكن المذيع أو المحاور سوف يرد عليه أن أندرو تيت كان يستخدم أسلوب اللوفر بوي، الولد العاشق، وهذا ببساطة الأسلوب يعني أن أندرو تيت كان يستغل حب وعشق تلك النسوة من أجل مصالح مالية، وهذه الطريقة كان يستخدمها أفراد المافيا حيث يجعلون الفتاة تحبهم وتعشقهم، ومن خلال هذا الحب والعشق يتم استغلالهن من أجل مصالح مالية أو نقل مثل مواد غير قانونية أو الأشياء الأخرى.
But just because they have the ability to leave and to order food and go shopping, that doesn't mean that they're not being human trafficked. According to some experts, Andrew Tate employs the lover boy method, which is to make the women fall in love with them, make them feel under his control, to handle all of the finances and make them dependent on him. Is it true that Andrew Tate has been employing the lover boy technique, which technically speaking is human trafficking?
It's a pity that at this moment, legally speaking, because the investigation is not public, I am not allowed by the law to give more details. But I will give you that this lover boy method is not sustained by the evidences, and we have contrary evidences. And I am wondering, were all the girls so in love with Andrew Tate that all of the girls had their brain washed by this method of lover boy.
But as his lawyer, are you aware of the numerous bits of video evidence that are out there on YouTube and elsewhere where your client talks very explicitly about how he controls the women who work for him? It's very clear from the public record that he's already talked about the lover boy technique and how to control and manipulate these women.
Okay. I don't know by heart all the videos of Andrew Tate. We are now in a phase that we have to prepare other type of defendings for our clients. But I wondering myself, are you talking about the real Andrew Tate on those videos, or are you talking about a character?
هنا المحامي يقول إن أندرو تيت كان يقوم بدور شخصية أو يروج لنفسه بطريقة ما على الإنترنت، وليست هذه شخصيته في الحقيقة، يعني كأنه رول بلاي. لو شاهدت الكثير من فيديوهات أندرو تيت تجده يصيح ويصرخ ويسب ويشتم، وكل هذه من أجل بيع شخصية على الإنترنت، ولكن هو عكس ذلك في الحقيقة. إذا سمعت كلام الذين قابلوه ومنهم شخص أعرفه شخصيا يقول هو شخص هادي وواعي وليس مثل ما يروج لنفسه على الإنترنت.
Because from my point of view, as you know, nowadays a lot of people are posting content on internet just to sell an image, a character. I am not sure that we are talking about the real person, Andrew Tate.
In previous videos, we have seen your client Andrew Tate boasting of being able to pay off the Romanian criminal justice system. So is that the intention for Andrew Tate now that he's actually, in jail? Is he going to try to buy off the Romanian criminal justice system?
For sure, no. As a lawyer, I can say a big no. A big no.
He's going to have to go through...
And I don't want to answer, to comment anymore, because I don't know this statement of my client, this declaration of my client, and...
But again, you might think that that's just him playing a character.
It is possible. It is possible.
When your client was arrested, he said very enigmatically, "The Matrix has sent their agents to get me. The Matrix has attacked me." Can you explain what he means by that?
I also don't know. I heard the story of Matrix, but I don't know, I have a serious profession and I didn't ask my client about this Matrix story because I think that is about something on media platforms or internet platforms.
Well,
and I don't know about this story with Matrix.
He thinks there is a global system that includes big tech and governments and so on that is trying to control and inhibit the way pretty much everyone lives. And that he has been targeted by them. Some people might even call it the deep state, if you like. He has been targeted by them because he is trying to emancipate young men. Now, do you believe that as his lawyer?
I don't believe that. And I think that if you are talking about my client beliefs, you should ask him at the proper time about this matter. This matter, it doesn't have to do anything with my activity as lawyer.
Just a final question then. I know you visit your client perhaps twice a day sometimes. How is Mr. Tate doing?
He is not very well. He's disappointed, but he is willing to resist and to help the investigators to find the truth, to present all the evidences that he has in his favor. And he hopes that he will take part, it will take part of a fair trial.
ما أعجبني في هذا اللقاء أن المحاور سأل أسئلة صعبة، ولكن المحامي على الرغم أنه يبدو مبتدئ أو صغير السن، ولكن طريقة إجابته ممتازة جدا. نسأل الله في يوم الجمعة وعسى أن تكون هذه ساعة إجابة أن يفرجها على أخونا أندرو تيت.